All right. Fuel for Life meeting. What is this week? 5? Week 5. So second to last meeting. Sorry that we're a little delayed today. We had a very large 6:30 class, including the 3 of you guys. So y'all are still stretching it out and everything. Oh yeah.
Like this may just happened.
Okay, so I kind of want to start this week just a little differently. Maybe when we go around the room this time, let's talk about maybe something fun you did this weekend. You know, something a little out of all this pressure to do everything perfectly, right?
So mine is probably not as fun as most people, but the weather was beautiful Saturday.
Yes.
It could not keep me out of the house. So I mean, it couldn't keep me inside the house. I had to be outside. I meant to say. So I mean, I was playing in the yard. I was sitting in my backyard, looking at stuff, and I mean, just being outside. That was like,
Yes.
I haven't been able to do that for so long. So that felt really good.
Good, yeah.
Then I had to go back to being mom on Sunday, washing clothes.
Yes, the normal duties to get ready for the week. All right, Abby, what about you?
Along the same lines, I spent a good chunk of time outside on Saturday at the pool. I went to the pool.
All
It
right,
was nice enough. I went with Kelly and we just hung out at the pool for a few hours.
there you go.
That's pretty much it.
Okay,
Enjoying the weather.
good.
I did quite a bit. My friend opened up a coffee shop in Sugarland.
Oh, wow.
So we went over and supported him and had a cup of coffee. And then since we were in Sugarland, we did have a nice meal out there called State Fair. So it wasn't the best like food part of it. Yeah,
It's
part of
legit good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good food.
but we only just did like appetizers. We didn't even finish our appetizers because it was so much. And so definitely portioned myself, and then while still enjoying like a little bit of a splurge on the weekend. And then I was also outside on Sunday though with my family. They had a birthday party and we just sat outside, barbecued,
Okay.
and such. So
Nice.
it was a nice weekend.
Yeah, all right. So everyone's been enjoying the weather. Kevin?
Just worked in the garage and that's about it.
Well, he
What is-
smoked
Oh yeah, it's
some meat on
Oh.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We were like waiting all day for this meat. And it didn't want to cooperate, so we had it first Monday.
Okay.
But he did treat us some really good meat.
So what is working in the garage? Like cleaning it out, or you were working on a project?
Woodworking project.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get all my woodworking projects done so I can play my cards.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, I did the weather thing too. So got the dogs out. We went to a park that has a lake and everything and walked them around there, had a little picnic, and yeah, did that whole stuff on Saturday. And then Sunday was, yeah, just prepping for the week again, trying to make sure that I was prepared for everything this week. So, yeah. Outside of that, so as we're coming into, sort of the end now, is there anything that y'all want to bring up that is, questionable, or, you want more clarification on, or like something you're not liking?
I don't know if this qualifies, but when Mike talked me into doing this, and I know Mike's going to watch this, so he talked me into doing this by talking about this barbecue sauce that Tracy makes to put on, like a white barbecue sauce that she makes to put on her sweet potatoes, and he made it sound like it was something I could have as part of this. But I've never seen this white barbecue sauce recipe, so I'm just curious about that.
White. We stumbled on this one, and it's called Carolina.
Okay.
And so the Carolina sauce is mustard based.
Okay.
And because we ate it last night, consequences be damned. And so I'm like, man, that was a product that was really good. So we rolled the bottle around, and it's not like all the rest of the sugar and
Good.
tomato sauce things that they sell. It's got, no fat, and 2 full tablespoons of this stuff, which is a sizable amount of sauce. 2 full tablespoons, you're looking at 8 carbs. So, and,
Yeah,
and
sounds good.
normally when you look at the red sauces and stuff like the brown sauces that they make, it's loaded with sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're looking at, just for a tablespoon, which is
Yeah.
usually the serving size, you're looking at 22, 23 carbs for
Right.
a tablespoon. And then on top of that, you're just out of sight on the sodium and
Yeah.
everything else. Because the sodium is still, it's high, but
Yeah.
it's not like astronomically high. It's
Right.
like 50% of
Yeah,
the day.
yeah.
So, anyway, so we brought some.
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
I'm so excited for this. Because of course we keep talking about bring food if you make something good, and then I've just been here all day, so
Yeah.
So the other thing that we make, and I'm going to try to get back early enough to do it, is one of our favorites is cubed sweet potatoes and asparagus and broccoli. Those, and then they're roasted and they come out just absolutely to die for. Very, very delicious.
Yeah.
I don't like sweet potatoes, and I'll eat them. So.
Oh, I love roasted sweet potatoes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I'm missing though is like sauces, right? Like I have no problem like with chicken and sweet potatoes and broccoli on a regular basis if I could switch up the sauces. And I've done pretty good at like switching up seasonings and stuff. But I want some like low sugar, low carb sauce ideas, things like that.
Yep.
So
yep, okay. And yeah, Mike is famous for talking about all this wonderful stuff that Tracy makes and that he's going to bring it.
I know.
And then it's very difficult
It
to actually
probably
get
gets
that.
into the car and never makes it here.
I'm calling him out. I'm calling him out. I want it.
Okay, so hear that, Mike? You gotta bring some food.
Yeah.
So, because I've been hearing it for years. To let you
Okay.
know. But no, on the sauce side, I'll track down that website. But there's it's called Sauce Substitute.
Okay.
And so you can put in like what's your favorite sauce and everything else, and it comes up with like store-bought options, and then also we make it home options.
Good. Yeah.
Because 90% of the problem that you have with most of this stuff is that it's so loaded with preservatives. In order to get any kind of taste out of it at all,
Yeah.
they just dump the sugar in it.
Yeah.
Massive sugar.
Yeah. I like
But-
making sauces at home.
Right.
Yeah.
It's your shelf life on your homemade sauces are going to be days.
Yeah.
But you can make in small batch and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
be in and out of it. And then the other thing that I learned from my coworker, he's from India, and his wife is just like the they call it rainbow curry. So you go to any place that sells halal or whatever, and you can get a rainbow curry pack, and it's got the reds and the oranges and the yellows and the greens and all those kinds of curries. And each one of them has a different little kick, a different little spice, and a tiny amount of it added to anything will completely change its complexity, or its flavor and everything. And so anything like it's like if you like a thicker sauce that's low carb but has no taste, try a dash of curry with it. It will change its color, it will change its spice, and flavor, all that kind of neat stuff. And curry is plant, so it's kick your ass. You get it wrong,
Right.
but that's something that I play with. That's one of our little secrets.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, good. I have this one cilantro lime that I made for the last group, and then I promised I was going to put the recipe online, and I did not. So I can do that this time, and I'll see if I can make it for next week for our last meeting and bring that in. But it has a little bit of honey, and I put less honey than the recipe calls for. I don't need it that sweet. I really like the it's just lime, cilantro, oil, and that little bit of honey. I feel like there's one more garlic. something. So anyway, I'll see if I can make that this week and bring it for you guys next week. Have you been making anything interesting?
Interesting. I've been really trying to focus on the breakfast because I'm so bad at eating breakfast. I've been doing better,
Okay.
significantly better. Today, don't ask me about that because I didn't. I will say I didn't. I did skip breakfast because time got away from me. But other than that, I've been doing consistent breakfast. And it for a few weeks it was egg muffins, egg white muffins, where it's just changing up the meats inside, whether it was turkey, bacon, spinach, cheese, or doing ham, spinach, and cheese, or something like that. This week I'm trying egg sandwiches. So I got English muffins, made my egg sheet pan, and then have the meat with a sausage. And I actually did make a sauce with it that I found that uses low-fat or light mayo, and it's not like you're using a ton of mayo. Sriracha, gochujang, honey, salt, pepper, and it honestly it's really good, and it didn't seem like it was super heavy either. So
And, you know, with like the mayo, you can use the like avocado mayos
Yeah.
and things
So-
like that. That at least gets a little bit of that out, and then
right.
yeah. And I think, you know, like what is it? Primal Kitchen makes some different sauces and dressings and stuff that, of course, if you're not making it at home, there's always going to be something added
Right.
to it, but they're usually pretty clean also. And then there's a website, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been on Thrive. It's got some some stuff on there that are, you know, cleaner,
Other than
but yeah.
that, like the breakfast has been good today. This week's meal that I'm doing a type of chicken quinoa bowl. That's actually pretty good. So I'll have to link that recipe
Yeah.
on the Facebook page because I've enjoyed it a lot. And
Okay.
I've even added like extra greens in there. It's supposed to be like Roma lettuce with chicken, black beans, corn, quinoa, and you're supposed to put cherry tomatoes. I'm not a fan of cherry tomatoes, so I just replaced it with cut up asparagus instead. So I get extra greens that
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
and I like it a lot. So it's a nice kind of like Mexican twist because the chicken that they marinate in is kind of like a cilantro lime one, and I'm all for cilantro lime.
I do
It's my
too.
favorite.
I love cilantro lime. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna taste your what you made this week, so that's gonna be good. We'll wait till the camera's
He
done.
has become the cook.
Okay.
I just finished off the prep work. And then
You can use some sugar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put all that in perspective before we, yeah. So I brought, in case, because some people don't like cold, so I brought
Okay.
plastic bags so you can take it home.
This is awesome. My husband will appreciate that
And
too.
then, but if anybody wants to just give it a try, I brought forks because I didn't know if they were being forced. I knew he had a plate.
I'm so glad you're so prepared.
I know.
I like the try.
So, anyway.
All right. Well, while he's maybe divvying some of that up. Okay, so we know we've talked about the videos before. I know y'all are getting, well, some of us are getting the emails. And I was gonna link it.
No, I get the emails. I don't get the texts. And
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting everything except text.
Okay. Because I was supposed to link stuff for you on the Facebook page and totally skipped my mind last
On
week.
the text, I'll never get it. But if it's on the email or Facebook, I see that. But
Okay. So if you're getting the emails, you're getting at least all the information, all the sheets and everything to read and stuff like that. So you just won't be notified that it's coming.
We got ours at home, so.
Oh,
yeah, are you going to take leftovers too?
I was gonna say I'm gonna throw some in that bag.
I probably will throw some in the bag for sure.
I'm
We'll
going
try.
not tell my husband about it. I don't know why I'm not eating.
Oh, you're gonna pull a mic with all
We
of
love
his Tracy
mustard,
food.
So we really like
Yeah.
the zing to it.
Yeah, I like this one.
Okay.
I haven't made anything great, but well, so Trader Joe's, I'm a big Trader Joe's fan.
Okay.
They have a lot of great marinated meats, like pre-marinated meats. And so I, like, when I've been short for time, instead of like making my own marinade, I'll get those. And so like they have
you.
like a pollo asada one that's really great for fajitas. And we just tried like the sun-dried tomato and basil chicken tender one.
Ooh,
There's like a balsamic rosemary steak tips one.
that's good.
So that's kind of been my go-to, like, for convenience.
Okay.
But
Okay, that's really good, Kevin. I like it cold too.
Be good on a sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly how we ate it last
With the
night. 'Cause
flatbreads,
it,
round breads. They're
So-
like from HEB. They're not much carbs in them.
yeah, they have the HEB rounds. So like the Oro wheats are very carb rich, but for some reason the HEB round, they're almost 10 to 12 carbs less.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
It's
The
like
grasshopper.
oh,
Woo.
okay.
So like your carb count is like it's supposed to be like 9 grams is supposed to be the 1 point for the carb, right?
Uh-huh.
And so or 7, I can't remember what it is. All I know is that one of those little rounds is like a 3-pointer, and and it's just spot. We count it as a 3-pointer. So I don't know whether it's 7 or 9, but it's 22 carbs is what the thing comes out to be, and it provides just enough body to
Yeah.
make it a sandwich. So that's why
great.
we go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think HEB also has like those carb smart
Oh,
tortillas.
they do. We're using them sometime this week for.
Those are the best. They have 9 grams of fiber too.
We're trying them to make enchiladas this week. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
We buy them for our dogs for dog treats.
Oh, you do? That's funny.
Try to get me in trouble with the vet. And
Oh, I tried to ride it out to the vet, and the vet was like, "That's a really smart idea, man." Ain't nobody on my side ever.
I love them. So Mia gets one, Maddie gets half, I get the other half. Belle doesn't
Why
like
do you
the
leave Bella?
Belle
Why
gets
you
her
hate
own.
on the poop?
Belle only eats the homemade tortilla. She's picky, so I have to give Belle another snack. She won't eat the carb-free ones.
Ugh.
Funny.
So Belle gets her dog snacks.
You don't want the bag
Yeah,
protected
thank you
from
so
the-
much.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Well, yeah, okay, so there's gonna be there's a few stacked up in my inbox for the readings and everything. I know there's like brain chemicals. That's gonna be, I think it just came yesterday. That's gonna be a good one to read. And then
Yeah, I brought this too, so it makes it more-
so nice and prepared. Look at this. We get our to-go meals.
He said he was a scout leader.
More prepared than I am at home for anything.
But yeah, so
Yeah, I can use it.
one that came recently was Stop Pressing Pause. And I talked about this one with the last group too. This one just really rings true to me. It's just talking about like that you kind of put everything in your life on different dials. And sometimes you're going to turn some up where you're really in tune on those. Sometimes you're going to turn some down. So that goes for like your environment, for movement, for nutrition, like all that good stuff. And so, sometimes your movement is maybe going to be up, but your nutrition is dialed down a little bit, right? And it's all about just creating the balance that's good for you. So that one was always a good one, I thought, to like really bring this into your life perspective. And not everything is about nutrition, not everything is about working out. You have a life also, and how that plays into it. So these bugs are really getting us tonight. They want to be on camera, I think. But yeah, there's also another one like on self-care. I think that came today. Okay, so when you get a chance to read that, I think there's some tips at the end for like how to do some self-care, things like that. So again, all important things to help really just stay on something that's healthy for you. Any Any other comments or concerns or anything y'all want to talk about?
I think my endurance has definitely improved.
Okay.
I was really proud of my workout today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just, I'm proud of myself from when I started enjoying in October to now.
Really feeling a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Especially
It's
doing
really great.
those, what's it called? Sit-ups. I was not expecting to do them that fast. After that workout.
Yeah, after that long workout, and then
I used to struggle with this, like, well, my dad was a heavy smoker, so I had a lot of trouble with my lungs. I used to get flourishy and stuff like that, and so it was difficult, especially in the colder months. But since we started eating healthier and stuff, I know my endurance has definitely picked up. I got some injuries and stuff like that, but used to be like I would have a workout today. I mean, I wanted to lay on the ground. Don't get me wrong, but I actually was able to stand. Actually, it was actually a choice, deciding between laying or standing, and I was able to. At that, like little things like that, little wins like that. It's like, oh, I actually was able to do 7+ rounds and
Yeah.
still stand up afterwards.
Yeah.
It's impressive, so.
There were several people that got gassed and lightheaded and had to, sit down and take a break today. So,
I get that.
yeah, the humidity was pretty high today, and it was pretty warm compared to what we've been doing. So,
It's just the motions and stuff, right? So,
Mhm. it was all full body, up and down, up and down, up and down.
You're constantly the levels, yeah.
So I can definitely tell a difference just in eating better and being able to survive those kind of workouts and not feel completely dead, right now, for instance. So,
Or wanting
That's
to
all.
run to the ditch.
yeah.
I don't know how many times I would go home and like I just don't want to eat. I don't want to look at food. I just please make it go away.
She used to quit CrossFit 4 times a week.
I was so nauseous on so many days. So.
Oh, gosh. Well, and it was good to hear that you're sleeping better.
Oh yeah,
So that's good too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Taking extra 1,000 milligrams of vitamins.
Okay. Well, I don't want to jip y'all on time, but unless there's anything else, we can go ahead and close it up for today. And then we have got one more meeting next week.
Oh, it's fast.
It went by fast this time.
I need
Yeah.
to pay into it.
Yes, I need to do both of you.
Okay.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna turn it off.